We've come out here several times and we have identified the importance of having European-based players in the national team. South African coach Hugo says that South Africa players need to get the opportunity to go to Europe and, you know, be challenged more and compete with the European based football, European standard football. You know, and most of our fans here see it as as an insult,
as a throw,
because most of their players play in the league, and they believe they can, you know, do it with the crop of players they have from Soweto. So, are you on the side of Hugo now, or do you disagree? Because I remember when we made that video, you told me that the boys from Soweto can do the job.
see, you know, while this AFCON was going on, I learned something. Amidst every other thing that I learned, I noticed that the guys from Europe, whenever a team is playing against them, there's this honor,
respect
that they give to them because they have just one single player that is playing against
one name.
Imagine the likes of Mbeumo. Anybody that hears, Mbeumo is coming, everybody's ear will stand like this.
Yes, now.
It will be like, okay, the opposing team will want to play defensive because they don't want anything to do with the striker that
exactly.
So yes, I agree with Hugo Bruce. Send as many as possible. Let them go there and get better experiences, and come back.
Mofeke should go to Aston Villa.
Yes.
Or even championship. That is where
even if he goes there and they put him in under 21, I don't care. As long as he's going to have that experience.
To get the experience.
Yes, please.
Yes. Mr. Flo, you know, when we play village leagues in Nigeria, when you leave the state and travel to the village, they give you respect that you're coming from the town.
Yes.
You know, so what is your take on this?
You've always known my take in this particular matter.
Yeah.
I thank God, you know, when you can't beat them, you join them. Before the AFCON, another America will tell you, no, they leave our boys. They are playing well. We have 9 of them.
But honestly, they are.
They wear.
Madam,
I have one question before you continue.
No.
How many of them had the opportunity and didn't go?
Well, no.
Because if you don't get the opportunity, you continue where you are at.
Look at what I'm saying.
With what you have.
The players are not the issue here. The main thing we have as an issue are the supporters. The fans supporting them. They believe in their local base players. Let me.
Well, I do actually,
which is not bad though, but
it
is a good thing.
Yeah. If you support them from home, continue there.
You should not be dependent on your local base players alone. Now, if you want to know about football, go and make a research. England was the people that made this football known. They initiated this thing called football. The Brazilians developed football. The whole world now learns football.
Yeah.
Founded in England, Brazil now South America took over and moved football to be something global.
Yeah, global sport.
Now, it is not a bad thing for you to leave your own country, go to the more experienced league and gather it and come back to your hometown, play for a national team.
If a player is invited and he still refuses to go, then there's something wrong somewhere. There's definitely something wrong. I don't think any one of them has gotten this opportunity to play in, even if it's the smallest club in Europe.
Look at
and the person said, look, if you say no, something is wrong with you.
They usually go. I think
the players are not the issue. They're not even the issue. And if you forget that man, if Mbule should get a call,
God damn it,
Stoke City.
Yeah, but I think on the other hand, let's also talk about the players. You said the players are not the issue. I think no. On one hand,
I know.
Hold on. On one hand, the players are also the issue. Let me use Nigeria as a case study now. Every footballer in Nigeria from 14 years old already have the mindset of leaving Nigeria.
Yes.
South Africans don't have that mindset. The players don't have that mindset.
They don't have that mindset.
They see their limit or their goal as playing for Orlando Pirates or Mamelodi Sundowns. So that is the truth.
Let me say something.
One thing is planning inside of you.
Let me say something here now.
Because it's a case study now.
Because he is just a lucky person out of 100.
Let me say something here. Let me say something here.
No, wait. Because he was not, and he didn't go there by chance. They came knocking. Because can you come to Czechoslovakia?
And he didn't say no.
Yes, my love.
Of course.
That's
exactly what I'm saying. If there's an opportunity, they will move.
Don't normally come to.
You guys are not getting my point. They came for Mbokazi. In Nigeria, players themselves,
they want to go.
They create it for themselves. See, when you play for Nigeria under 19, under 17, under 15, after that under anything, you're already making calls. Even if the NFF don't push you, even if scouts don't push you, you're already making calls across Europe. Telling them that please, I'm interested.
Yes.
I want to go for what did they call it again? What did they call it? Tryouts. That is where the players come in. They are ambitious.
So you go, different. They give you the opportunity to try. If you're good enough, they collect
a lot of players we invite for our national duty did not start from Nigeria. They made it there themselves.
It's true.
We saw them.
It's true.
They brought
it's
them
very
back.
True.
So this is where the players also come in. You're not saying opportunity will just come. No, you have to make a move, but they don't make moves.
Well, you know this. I think they are a little bit comfortable. They are more than comfortable in their league, in their country, because of they pay them well.
The economy is nice.
The economy, they are not that the economy per se, because they have.
At least they're taking their football and their players.
Yeah, they
take care of them.
If you ask me, more than the Nigerian.
By far now. Please, another man is New Year. Please stop this.
We don't have a nation, a football body here. It's about Nigerian football.
Now,
talk about
Mr. Follow, calm down. Calm down a little bit.
That is me. It's me talking here. When you do well, I'll tell you do well. So you've done well.
Yeah.
But when you don't do well, I'll come here and lash you out. Now, the SAFA, the SAFA, they are doing well in their own country. Developing their football from the under 7 to under 9 to under 11 to under 12 to the main national team. Compared to other African nations,
thank you.
They give them money for stadiums. They will build their stadiums. In some short, in Nigeria, if as we hosted the World Cup before, I give you 5 years. 5 years is too much. 2 years, all those stadiums will be useless.
But the fact is still remains that
lack of maintenance and all that.
The fact still remains now that the experience is not still there. We're talking about experience.
I'm coming to that.
Not the comfortability of the league.
Too comfortable.
The experience. That's what we're talking about.
If you make your boys comfortable, they will until the opportunity comes. Now, this is what makes the difference, right? It is not comfortable in Nigeria. As a footballer, if you don't make the move for yourself, that green light where you find, you don't go see them. That green grass, whatever, you will not see it. But looking at the South African side, these ones, they know that if you manage and play for Orlando or you play for Chiefs, you will.
Yes.
You will be okay. That's what he's trying to say. He put the Igbo right into my mouth.
Yes, I know it's okay when you play for Kaizer Chiefs or for Orlando Pirates or for Mamelodi Sundowns in South Africa. But you guys are basically centering this on the effect of the rants in the league. What I'm talking about here is the experience aspect of this whole thing. And that is the same thing Hugo Bruce is saying. These boys need to go out there and get the experience. They can't get it in Africa,
honestly,
or even South Africa.
I agree with you, right? I agree with you 100%. You know, when they play as home-based boys, they're actually playing against themselves.
Exactly.
That experience is needed to play against other teams.
My point.
That also have European-based players. Take, for example, our Nigerian boys. These boys are playing like magic. Okay, let's just use that AFCON experience now as an example. Now they are playing like the European-based players that we know. Look at Iwobi dishing passes, both long, short, and middle passes.
Middle.
He's doing it so well. Look at Calvin Bassey throwing passes from his position in the defense to the striker at 11 and at 7. And Mbokazi is still struggling with it. This is exactly what we mean. If Mbokazi plays in this Chicago Fire, plays it, say, 6-8 months. I mean, back-to-back playing. If he gets enough playing time. Exactly. If he plays it like that, constantly, consistently.
He will improve.
Go for 3. I swear to God, he will be what people call him. Like the best left back in Africa.
Yeah. No, do you know one thing about like the Mbokazi you were mentioning?
Yeah.
When you go to a team that you have higher competition, and when you play, let me say, trash, that you'll be paid for like 2 to 4 or 6 months, you will wake up by force.
By fire now.
If you were to be in slumber, you will just wake up.
When you know that somebody is also eyeing that
position. See, I call football witchcraft. When you're not careful, they will just witch hunt you.
The person on the bench that is willing to play.
Yes, now. And they will do better. And that person will just capitalize on your mistakes.
Yes.
Utilize it and take your shit out of it. Now, watch that goal like Foster scored. Magopa wouldn't have scored that goal.
Which of the goals exactly?
The Arutu
against Angola.
The one that made it 2-1.
Magopa, Abi. I don't know if I'm
Magopa, you're right.
or something can never score that goal in such a position.
He
That is
probably
the difference
can, but he would need a lot of trials.
Thank you.
get
Now,
it
But Foster did a one-time thing and it worked.
the calmness in that shot,
The composure.
the composure. Foster can throw passes with his left
And back passes,
his
yeah.
back heel.
In between three people. I saw this one and I
It
ran
goes
mad.
smoothly. But in the PSL, how many people can dazzle with the ball?
Minus
Now,
Sundowns players.
Look at.
This Sundowns here,
I
now
have
talking
one or
about
two
African
people.
football.
I have 1 or 2 people that I'm so much in love with, but some of them are not Pirates players. That I know if these ones cross the shores of South Africa to Europe,
Mention them.
if they come back, there will be trouble in Bafana squad.
Yeah.
Let me start with some Sundowns players that I love so much. You see Moduba and Mudau.
Modiba.
These two, if they cross,
Because they have the talent in them already.
Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
They have the talent in them
these boys
already.
are good already.
Exceptional players.
So that experience, if they have it, forget it.
Modiba, what is the difference between Modiba and Marcelo Kwan if not experience?
Honestly,
Ah.
now come down to Pirates play. I'll give you your time to mention your favorite Chiefs players that you would want to go to Europe and do wonders.
Nobody can
You
go to
see
Europe
this
and do wonders
boy,
from Chiefs.
you see this boy that I tell you that is a fine boy, Mofokeng and Apolis. You see
Apolis.
these two.
Apolis.
In fact, I'm supposed to mention Apolis
Apolis first.
I'm mentioning Mofokeng first because the boy is good with passes.
Yeah, but Apolis, give him the respect.
No, Apolis is everywhere now.
Now.
Apolis is a big boy.
Engine room.
You see these two, if they leave the shores of South Africa, I swear to God, and play Europe, by the time they come back, there will be trouble in Bafana squad.
They will compete for African
They
best
will
players.
pose threats to whatever team that you bring to them.
They're just limited to just one space,
Honestly.
one knowledge.
Honestly.
One pattern.
One thing is having
Day
the
to
talent.
day,
One thing is
one
having
pattern.
the experience.
Yeah.
Even if
There's
you are very, very
push-up,
intelligent naturally, you still have to go to school.
Yeah,
Of course,
there's
now.
pressure.
To acquire knowledge.
Yes,
So
now.
what now makes you an intelligent person is the ability to adapt it easily. Because
yes.
I am another miracle by being in the same class, but when
to
they
hell,
teach
bro.
us now,
Go to hell,
I
bro.
might just learn immediately. It will take another miracle like weeks.
Why is it like? Why does it feel like you are switching names? You mean
I'm
I
more
will learn
intelligent than you
immediately?
now.
and
I'm
you
more
will learn
intelligent
after
than
2
you
weeks?
now.
How?
Have you seen anybody putting on
Wait,
glasses
sorry,
that
sorry,
is
we
not
are
brilliant?
debating. But yes, you,
that put on glasses
You!
that is not brilliant.
yes, you are not brilliant.
Mr. Fulo, please let's talk about
The fact that you even support Sundowns, self. Go to hell.
that makes me not
Yes!
But well, the point we are trying to make here is that South Africans have the talent, yes.
They do,
But you still know you have to
honestly.
go out and see what the world is talking about. It's just
Yeah,
like when you are
yeah.
in Nigeria, you think you have seen everything. Until you go to countries like Morocco or even come on
Niger, Republic,
Johannesburg, yeah, you'll be like, wow, does this thing exist? That's exactly what we're trying to say. Your players are very, very good, but they need to leave often so that they can go there, gather the experience, and come back. So that when you meet teams like Ghana, they will be like, "Oh, Mbokas is from USA." Oh.
Did
Give
you
them
see,
the experience
did you
now.
see the difference between our usual defenders and then Sitole and Gezana?
There's a difference.
There's a clear
difference.
difference.
Now, once you
Clear,
see in CBC in the
Clear
PSL,
difference.
in the
Clear
PSL league,
difference.
in the PSL league.
They can play, but they don't have the experience we need to push Bafana forward.
yeah.
End of discussion.
Yeah, sure, I agree with you.
Two things.
Yeah.
To be intelligent and to be wise. These are two different things. You might think you have wisdom, but you are not intelligent. In Nigeria, we call it olodo. Olodo means somebody that doesn't know something. Obo, thank you. But when you mix intelligence with wisdom, you go far.
That's true.
Playing in the shores of your country alone, yeah, you might call it you might call it wisdom in terms of okay, I want to.
I think it should be the other way around.
I'm
Playing
sorry.
in the shores of your country should be you being intelligent, but you being wise is leaving your country
Thank you.
and
To
going
get-
and
to
going
get
outside.
knowledge.
That's the wisdom.
You
Yeah,
come
that's the
back and
concept.
blend it with intelligence and
Exactly,
wisdom.
exactly.
Then I think with that, the Bafana squad, with the unity in that squad,
Yeah, they will go far. And the fans, with the fans too.
The fans, they have a fan
They,
base.
they, I think
have me
they're
now.
passionate. They're
They're too
in everything we have
They
seen
have
so
me
far in
now.
African football now. I think South Africans deserve that
We,
respect.
South Africa and that
we
Waka.
deserve it.
Lumba, that man that does like this, Lumba. After the SAS,
The one that had cardiac arrest. Sorry, the one that got arrested.
that man
Sorry.
normally stays like a statue for like 2 years.
Yeah,
Without
yeah.
even bringing down his hands.
Yeah, the dear
After
Congo
the South
man.
African
Fan base.
Fan base.
That man.
Yeah.
It's something
Yeah,
else.
we don't even have that kind of fan base in Nigeria. Yeah,
Mama
I'm
Joy,
a South African fan.
yeah. You guys are doing very, very well, but
From
still.
costume to being present in
Mama
almost
join now.
every
That's
game.
your girlfriend.
That my babe now.
That's Sundown,
That my babe.
The Ubuntu.
The Ubuntu lady. The Ubuntu lady. I know that you guys might have different opinions, but drop your opinions here. Do you think South Africans should travel outside the country to play in Europe to get more experience, or do you think, like she thought before, that the Soweto boys can do the job?
They
even
can't
at the
do
World Cup?
anything. They can't do anything.